ago, but we haven't recorded it. We played it in some live shows, so I'll see. You guys know about it.
Keep hoping it'll be on the album.
It's not going to be on this album, no. We haven't recorded yet. But maybe the next one.
Then I'll buy the next one.
You remind us that maybe it's a good song we should record it, maybe.
I think it's radio worthy.
It is radio worthy.
Maybe the next Kickstarter will be like 3 years.
Let me know, we're there.
So we wrote this song. So as we mentioned, we got married. When we got married, I moved here. It was 2020. We got married January 2020. And I was here, we were here for 2 months, and then COVID hit. And actually, that St. Patrick's Day 2020, we were on an aeroplane flying back home to Ireland. So, St. Patrick's Day.
We couldn't get back into the country. They wouldn't let us back in,
So we stayed there for 9 months until we finally, God had kind of just revealed us that He wanted us to come back, and an opportunity arose. And so we finally made our way back to this beautiful land. But we did have to go through Tijuana, Mexico.
Sounds very dodgy, but we had to stop in Tijuana.
It was like when all the red zones and quarantine was all a thing, and we stopped in Tijuana with like basically no money. And I kept saying to Colin, I was like, what are we doing? Like we're in Tijuana, like no money, nowhere to stay. And he just kept saying to me, he said, God's going to provide. He's going to provide a way. Just keep having faith. And literally that day that we landed, a bunch of money had landed into our bank accounts from a grant that we had recently applied for like months and months ago. But that day that we landed, it had like landed into our accounts, and then randomly somebody had reached out who had a place in Tijuana, and there was an Airbnb that he hadn't been, nobody really had been staying in it. He was like, hey, you can stay here. It was like this beautiful condo on the beach, a private beach, and so there was no TV, no Wi-Fi, basically no outer contact with the world. So we actually just had our guitars with us, and we just said, hey, let's just treat this as like a songwriting trip. And we actually wrote the majority of our album. And this was one of the songs that we wrote on that trip. This is not going to be on the album, but this was requested, so this is for Ken and Mark.
Thanks for requesting it.
Woo, yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah, yeah. You're like the undercurrent that's pulling me out and trying to wash me up on shore. Pulling your heart in the rocks till opportunity knocks, trying to get me on the floor. Shot after shot, you give it all what you got. I've seen this one before. I can tell you how it ends. And we're not even best of friends. Blame it on the whiskey, blame it on the wine. See, we're just looking for a real good time. But I'm not that girl, my mom, she taught me to ride. Boy, you get too frisky, you cross the line. And you got to look me in the eye. See, I'm not that girl, my mom, she taught me to ride. Wrong girl on the wrong night, wrong place at the wrong time. You can even tell your left from right. Mom should tell me what's right from wrong. Woo, yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah, yeah. I bet you play the same hand last Saturday night. Taking life was on your arm. Thinking you're the cream of the crop because you hit the jackpot with a good looks in your charm. Shot after shot, you give it all that you got. Never seen this all before. I can tell you how to make if they're going home, that's your friends. Blame it on the whiskey, blame it on the wine. Still just looking for a real good time. You got that girl, my mom, she taught me right. Boy, you get too frisky, across the line. And I'm got to look in the eye. You got that girl, my mom, she taught me right. Wrong girl, the wrong night, wrong place at the wrong time. You can even tell your left from right. You should tell me what's right and wrong. Blame it on the whiskey, blame it on my wine. See you in the crib for a real good time. You're not that girl, my mom, she taught me right. Boy, you get too frisky, cross the line. And look out for me.
just in case anybody's wondering.